Today is November 13, 2025, and this is your daily Half Life 3 update. There is no news about Half Life 3. Now, there's a lot I could talk about at this point. Obviously, there's a lot going on with the Steam machine and HLX. I could talk about how I'm really starting to get annoyed by all these people believing in skinwalkers and crap like that. I could talk about how the Giants still suck, but they're actually occasionally fun to watch, or how the Patriots are, play in the playoffs again for the first time in a while. But I think the thing that I really want to talk about is people need to start putting more respect on Twin Peaks. Because Twin Peaks is arguably the most influential TV show of all time, right? I mean, your favorite TV show does not exist without Twin Peaks. Okay, we're talking, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, X Files, Lost, whatever. It it doesn't exist without Twin Peaks. So many people who make TV now, or even in the past, influenced by David Lynch and what he did. People just, I feel like nowadays people don't remember or realize just how much Twin Peaks changed the game. They used to call TV, it was the silver screen. It was secondary to movies. You wanted to be in the movies. There were so-called TV actors who were deemed not good enough to be in movies. And the idea of a critically acclaimed director coming in to make a TV show was unheard of, and that's what David Lynch did. I mean, at the time, TV was formulaic and episodic and safe, and then this lunatic comes in and makes this cinematic murder mystery serialized fever dream TV show, and it just becomes like event TV. Something you had to watch and something you had to talk about, and there was nothing like it. And that's just forever changed. Like that's TV now. I mean, obviously, of course, I understand it doesn't like apply for something like sitcoms, but arguably, like, who? I feel like not many people are gonna put like a sitcom as their favorite TV show. I guess people do, but I mean, anyway, it's just like that's what TV is now. Like honestly, like you can almost see TV becoming bigger than the movies. You see a lot of high caliber actors wanting to do TV. I mean, Harrison Ford is like I got a TV show. Who would have thought that? Uh, when with like movie theaters going downhill and everything being streaming, and you're getting TV shows like Stranger Things, which are barely even TV shows. They're not really episodic at all. Individual episodes don't really have a middle and beginning and an end. It's just a long movie that they cut out into multiple parts. They filmed this 18-20 hour movie or whatever and chop it up in some way and release it on streaming. I mean, you get people like Chris Carter directly based X Files off of Twin Peaks, and I think Kolchak, the Night Stalker. I think that was another. I think those were the two big things for Chris Carter when he made X Files: The Millennium was Twin Peaks and Kolchak. Then you have Vince Gilligan, who got his start on. Vince Gilligan got his start on X Files as a director. I don't know if he wrote any episodes for X Files. I'm not completely sure. But then Vince Gilligan goes on to do Breaking Bad and the success he's had with his stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's just I feel like people, as time has gone on and people see TV as it is now, which is kind of how it's been for a while now. Uh, Kind of forget that Twin Peaks changed the game. I mean, when they pitched Lost, uh, they were trying to make it like, we want this to be the next Twin Peaks. And, Lost happens, and how many TV shows after Lost are saying we want to be the next Lost? Uh, so, yeah. Man, I don't know. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for November 13th, 2025.